Hi guys, this is Tracy. In today's project we are going to be making gift card holders, little mitten-shaped gift card holders. And with the gift card holder you are going to get 11 different tags, the little tags that you see here. You're also going to get that with today's file. And I'm going to show you in Cricut Design Space how to add the little circle here. So if you want to hang it on your tree, you can do that. I'm also going to show you how to slice out a hole right here. You can do that so that you can add a tag if you want to, or you could do it just like this. Completely up to you. Along with those tags, if you don't want to use them as a tag, you can contour out that hole and use it as an embellishment on the front like I did here and also on this one. I'll show you how to do that as well. I have a light grip and a standard grip mat, and the reason that I have both, I have a couple of different cardstocks that I used. I just got these from 12 by 12 cardstock. This is a glitter and this one is a sequin, and they do need a mat that has more of a sticky surface, so I used my standard grip mat for those, but I wanted to show you that in case you wanted to know why I have both grips or both mats here. I'm using my Cricut Joy Extra, but you can use whatever Cricut you like. We have our weeding tools, whatever color cardstock that you want. Some of my the pattern cardstock that you see here, I got this at Michael's last year. It has a whole bunch of different beautiful patterns in there, but you can use obviously whatever you like. My weeding tools, this is the glue that we're going to be using. I'm using foam tape and some foam squares. This is the baker's twine. I have this one here, and then I also have some thicker baker's twine that I found on Amazon as well. These come in, I don't remember, a pack of 12 maybe, I'm not really sure. I'll leave the information for that. I have some painter's tape, in case you see that in the video. This mat isn't as sticky as it used to be, so I like to use painter's tape to help my cardstock stick down to my mat better. My brayer. I think that's it. Let's go ahead and get into Design Space, and I'll show you how to get this all set up so we can make some cute little mitten gift card holders. Alright, so here we are inside of Cricut Design Space. This is how your SVG is going to look when it lands on your canvas. I'm just going to go ahead and right click and ungroup this, and you can see everything that's included with this file. So I'm going to move this out of the way first and just go ahead and group these and move them over. Okay, so like I was explaining on with your gift card holder here, you can do it 3 different ways. You can ungroup this. Actually make a copy of this so we've got one on the side here. So with this first one here, if you wanted to take a hole, you would grab that little gray dot there, hit your shift button and grab that top white part and come down here and hit slice. So now you have a hole cut out of that top part. And we can go ahead and delete these. Don't need those. Now this little circle that you see right here, so if you wanted to hang this on the tree, like make it as an ornament, you would just take that top part, hit your shift button and grab that top part of the ornament. You can see it over here. Come down here where it says combine. Now, if you were to click weld, this is going to be a permanent weld, and you cannot unweld it, meaning that when you come back next time to make this, if you've already got it welded together, it's stuck. That's just the way it's going to be. But if you come down and you click unite, you can always come back later, like your next time you're going to use it, or even if you want to do this again on the same page, come back over here and you can do undo unite. So then it is no longer together. So that's why I like to use the unite when it comes to things like this. So this right here, you've got your 3 pieces. You have your back part. Obviously your gift card is going to go in front of that. And then you've got this layer that goes behind here that shows the stitching behind there. So depending on what color you're going to use. So for this one, this top part here, I'm going to do like a plaid color. So just so I remember, I'm going to do like a green. And this part is going to be a little bit darker green. And I might actually do that same one there. Darker green like that. So that way I remember that this is going to be like a plaid color, and this is going to be on here. And for this, I'm going to make a little tag that's going to go on there. So go ahead and ungroup this here. And for this one, I'm just going to go ahead and use the Christmas tree, and I'm going to cut that out of red. Okay, so that's going to be for my first one here. So let's go ahead and group that. And then for this one, okay, so for this, I am not going to use that dot, and I'm not going to use the circle. I'm just going to do a straight gift card holder that looks just like this. But I want to turn this to a darker green. This top part is also going to be like a plaid color, so I'm going to choose a different color for that so I remember. And My middle part will be a dark green. I may end up changing this when I get over to the actual cutting. And the back part, I think I'm going to just do white. Okay, so then for this one, I'm actually going to do, let's just go ahead and do the tree again, just to keep it easy here. On the top, I want to put a little tree embellishment. So I don't want that hole in there, so I'm going to come down here where it says contour, and I'm going to click on that hole, and now that hole is gone. So now it's just a little embellishment that's going to be right on the top, and I'm going to cut that out of green as well. Let me change this one here so I can remember what color it is. Okay, so now we have two separate projects. I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to cut these out because I already have some of these cut out of like a craft color. Let's go ahead and group that, and I'm going to hide that because I don't need those. So these are going to be the two projects that I'm going to cut out. So we're going to go ahead and make sure we have our machine selected. I'm using my Cricut Joy Extra. I'm going to click Make. And this is the screen that has all your layers. So we're going to show you, actually I'm going to go back and I'm going to hide one of these because I'm only going to do one at a time because that will confuse me. So let's go ahead and group this and hide that. And then now we'll click Make. Okay, so this part right here is going to be cut out of like a glitter cardstock. So that's going to have a different setting than the rest of them. But I do like to move my elements around and try to get as many on one mat as I can. So I've got my green cardstock, and then I need to remember that I put a piece of red cardstock down here. But when it comes to doing your settings, you go ahead and click Continue. And I will say, if you are new to cardstock, it is best to do a test cut first. I am somebody, and I have said this in past videos, that when I first started doing paper crafting, which has not been very long, I'm all about finding a deal. So I would find the cheapest cardstock I could find and then get upset when it wouldn't cut right. I have found in my experience the best way to get your cardstock to cut clean is to make sure that you have a good quality cardstock and also to have a sticky mat and use your brayer to have it stick to your mat. I know as crafters we all want to save money, so we go for the cheaper things, and trust me, cheap cardstock is not good for projects, especially if they have intricate cuts like the outside of this gift card tag where it has little holes where it looks like the stitching's coming through. So that's just my tip. Cheap cardstock is not the way to go. But anyway, okay, so when you get over to this screen, my top one is glitter cardstock. Like I said, if you are new to cutting cardstock, I would do a test cut. With my machine, my Cricut Joy Extra, glitter cardstock works great with the piece of glitter cardstock that I have at the top of this card. These ones right here, I'm going to be using some Cricut cardstock, and for that, I like to use heavy cardstock with less pressure. And if you don't know how to find these, if you go to Browse All Materials, you can find your materials over in here. And then this one here is the same. But I did want to mention, in the supply video, I showed you a pretty little glitter Christmas tree and a glitter star from cardstock that I got from 12 by 12 cardstock. I just wanted to point out, because I'm not cutting them in this video, I explained that you had to have a stickier mat for that one. I used a standard grip mat for those. And for those cardstocks, the glitter one, I had to use, they recommend that you use a poster board setting. I don't have a poster board setting for this, so what I did was I used my glitter cardstock, and then I clicked on more. So that's what I did for when I cut those, the sequin one and the luxe glitter. I just wanted to point that out so that if that was something that you were looking into, testing out those different cardstocks, that they do have different settings. Like I said, they recommend using a poster board setting. So if you're using a maker, you could use your poster board setting because they are pretty thick, but they do cut beautiful. Okay, so moving on. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to get these cut, and then I will show you how to get everything all assembled and put together so you can make yourself a cute little gift card holder. Maybe if you use painter's tape, you can just go ahead and pull that right off of there. And I also want to point out that when you cut something that has like glitter cardstock like that, you always want to check your blade to make sure that there's no pieces of glitter on there or any kind of paper on there. It's a good idea to check your blade often. Okay, so I changed my mind on the colors at the last minute. Do you guys do that too? You have your colors set out and then after you get it cut, you're like, yeah, I don't really like how that looks. So I had originally had this one cut out to go behind this, but I like the darker better, so I went and cut another piece out. So now I'm going to show you how to assemble all this. This project is really simple, guys. Really easy to make. Perfect for, my opinion, I think this would be great for teachers or obviously for friends and family. If you got kids that your older kids like I do, you can hang their gift on the tree. But it'd be cute for a teacher, for mailman, lots of different people. So we're going to go ahead and do this one first. Go ahead and get a little bit closer. You guys see a little better here. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, I like to lay them out first so I know I have everything going the right way. A little piece of tape left on there. Okay, so this is going to get glued together first. And I would suggest putting glue on this one so that you don't go over where the holes are going to be here. This is going to be the top piece. There's so many different color combinations you could do. I absolutely love patterned cardstock. I've found a new obsession. It seems to be what I look at all the time now at the stores. Okay, so that goes there. And then for this one, this is going to be the back. We're going to put the glue everywhere except at the very top, obviously, because that's where you're going to slide your gift card in. Push that down, and then while that's drying we'll do the top part. So this you could do a couple different ways. You could put this on here and then string your string through there. I'm going to go ahead and do it first, and since I didn't use my Cricut pen, I'm actually just going to use a regular pen just to write on here. Now this is a small area. You obviously can resize these to make these bigger. I just thought they were cute the size that they were, but you can make them bigger if you want. And for this one, I think I'm just going to use this plain. Or maybe green. Nope, that's a little bit too busy. Let's go ahead and just do plain for this one. And you can make this as detailed as you want. I'm just going to do simple. And I'm going to come through the back. And same thing with my little tree here. And I'm just going to tie this on here. Lots of different ways you guys could do this. But I just like simple and rustic, so that's how I'm going to do it. I am not fancy with bows or anything like that. Okay, and then you can trim that down. But so to get this part on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my foam tape. Cut a piece off of here and cut it down to size. Do you guys give a lot of gift cards for Christmas? I've heard that people say that that's the lazy way out, but if that's what your kids are asking for, like a gas card, gift card, or a gift certificate for the grocery store, and that's what you're going to give them, you might as well make it cute. Not that they care, but you know, as the gift giver you care. I'm just going to put a little dot of glue on here that just helps me if I need to reposition so that it doesn't stick automatically. Okay, and this just goes right up here. And then there's your first one. Okay, and then for this one, do it the exact same way. I'm just going to use a foam dot or foam square for that. And I'm going to do this way. But like I said, guys, these are super easy to put together. I'm excited to see your projects. If you guys make them, please make sure you come over to the Facebook group and show them off, because I love seeing what you guys make with my freebies. And not only that, please make sure you guys leave a comment down below. That really helps with the YouTube algorithm, if you guys know what those are. It'll push my video out a little bit more, which helps me to bring you guys more content, of course. I can't craft and talk at the same time. I try. Okay, so while that's drying right there, let me show you how. I'm sure you guys know how to put a gift card in, but just so you know, I'm just going to go ahead and slide that in the back. You see? Isn't that cute? I just think that's adorable. And for this, again, I'm going to use some foam tape, or you could use the squares. Cut that down to size. There's the top for that one. And then this, just going to go ahead and stick on there. You could do tape for these as well. I just want to give it just a little bit more dimension, a little more height. I love the fact that you can personalize these with whoever is getting this gift with their favorite colors. My daughter and daughter-in-law are fans of the color pink, so I probably will do theirs in pink. If you saw the snowman ornaments I did last week, I did theirs one in pink. Lots of different colors you guys can do. So if you want to take a look at that video, it's the one that's right before this one. But those turned out really cute too. I love being able to personalize stuff with my Cricut. And then that one goes right on there. And this one you don't have to do anything to. You don't have to put a tag on it or anything. So you would just take your little gift card and same thing, just slide it right in that little hole back there. Did I glue this one? Oop, I'm putting it in the wrong slot. That's why it won't go in. There we go. See, I told you I can't talk and craft at the same time. But that's that one. Slide that right down in there. I'm going to go ahead and bring out all the ones that I made here. Let me put my pen in my glue before it dries out. We have those. This one, like I said, this was made with that sequin cardstock from 12 by 12 cardstock. I've got this one here. I think this one's probably my favorite. It's just so nice and plain. But I cut these all out of some cardstock that I got from Walmart. Just some little craft color. But those, you get 11 of those. The little tags that you can resize. Like I said, I showed you in Design Space. And we've got this one here. This is that, I don't know if you can see how pretty that is. It's that glitter cardstock from 12 by 12 cardstock. And then just this one here. Lots of different colors you guys can do. I'm excited to see your projects. Like I said, if you guys make these, please come on over to the Facebook group and show them off. Drop a comment below in the video here. Let me know which one's your favorite, how you're going to make them. That's it, guys. You can find this week's project. It is the free SVG for the mitten, gift card holder, and the little tags. It is design number 223. You can find it in the freebie library, along with all of the supplies that I use today. I'll leave links for all those as well. But that's it. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate you. And until next time, have a wonderful day on purpose.